Disclaimer: this video is for education. We're not hacking anything. We're talking security concepts, public research, and safety. Your car has more computing power than some laptops. It's connected to the internet, it talks to your phone, and it can download updates while you sleep. Which is awesome, and also the exact description of something hackers would love. So today, we're talking about Tesla cybersecurity, how security works in Tesla vehicles, what the real risks are, what researchers have proven in the real world, and what you can do as an owner to dramatically reduce your risk. And don't worry, this is not one of those "a guy in a basement can steer your car from across the planet" fear videos. We're keeping it realistic, fun, and actually useful. First, let's set the scene. A modern car isn't one computer. It's more like a small network of computers. Inside, you have dozens of little systems, called ECUs, electronic control units, handling stuff like steering, braking, battery management, cameras, locks, lights, infotainment, and more. And these systems talk to each other constantly, usually over internal networks like CAN bus. So when people say car hacking, what they really mean is, can someone reach a system that matters? And can they make it do something it shouldn't? Because if a hacker gets into your infotainment system and changes your music, annoying. If they reach something safety critical, totally different category. That's why vehicle cybersecurity isn't just about stopping hackers. It's about designing the car so that even if one part gets compromised, it doesn't become game over. Tesla is a really interesting case because Tesla is basically a software-defined vehicle company. Two big reasons. Number one, over-the-air updates. Tesla can push software updates to cars like your phone gets updates. That matters because security problems are not if, they're when. The ability to patch quickly is huge. Number two, a security culture that's closer to tech companies than traditional automakers. Tesla has a public security reporting process and a bug bounty program, meaning they literally pay security researchers who responsibly report vulnerabilities. And Tesla has even been targeted in controlled hacking competitions. That sounds scary until you realize that's what you want. You want the good guys poking holes in the system so they can be patched before the bad guys exploit them. So with Tesla, the conversation isn't, are there vulnerabilities? Of course there are. The real question is, how are things segmented, monitored, and patched? Let's talk attack surfaces, which is a fancy term for all the ways into the system. Think of it like a house. You can have amazing locks, but if there are 12 windows open, it's a different situation. Here are the big doors and windows for a Tesla. 1. Keyless entry and phone as a key. Many Teslas let you unlock and start the car using your phone via Bluetooth Low Energy, or BLE. Super convenient. But BLE systems, across many brands, not just Tesla, can be vulnerable to things like relay attacks. That's where attackers try to extend the signal so the car thinks the key is nearby. It's basically the criminal version of yelling, "I'm totally right here," through a megaphone from down the street. Now, the point is not that your car is automatically doomed. The point is, convenience features create new risk, and security features need to account for that. 2. Infotainment and the fun computer. Your infotainment system runs complicated software, browsers, media apps, Bluetooth stacks, Wi-Fi, sometimes cellular connectivity. And complicated software means bugs happen. Always. The main defense here is making sure infotainment is isolated so that even if it's compromised, it can't easily reach safety-critical controls. 3. Internal vehicle networks and the gateway. Inside the car, different networks talk through a gateway, which is kind of like a bouncer at a club. Infotainment might want to talk to something else, but the gateway can say, "Nope, not allowed." That concept, segmentation and access control, is a huge part of modern vehicle security. 4. The Tesla account and the cloud. And this one is underrated. Sometimes the easiest hack is not hacking the car at all. It's hacking your account. If someone gets your Tesla login, they might be able to do a lot without touching the vehicle's software, which means account security is vehicle security. Okay, let's talk about real demonstrations, because this is where it gets spicy. In ethical hacking competitions like Pwn2Own, security researchers have demonstrated exploits against Tesla systems in controlled environments, often targeting the infotainment stack and systems connected through the gateway. This matters for two reasons. One, it proves that vulnerabilities can exist, like in any complex software platform. Two, it shows the value of public research and fast patching, because the goal isn't haha gotcha Tesla. The goal is find vulnerabilities, disclose responsibly, patch quickly. And Tesla's OTA update model means fixes can be deployed broadly without asking every owner to schedule a service visit. Now, on the theft side, entry systems like key fobs and phone keys have also been studied by researchers. Passive entry systems are convenient, but attackers love them. And that's why features like pin to drive are so important. So the takeaway from real-world research is not Teslas are easy to hack. It's threats exist, and security is an ongoing process. Let's break down the philosophy Tesla, and honestly, any good security team, aims for. 1. Defense in depth. That means multiple layers. If one layer fails, another layer limits damage. So you want things like strong authentication for updates, secure boot concepts, so random firmware can't just run isolation between infotainment and vehicle control systems, gateway rules that restrict what can talk to what. 2. Responsiveness is part of security. Cybersecurity isn't just technology, it's the speed of your response. A company that can patch quickly, communicate clearly, and roll out mitigations fast is way safer than a company that takes a year to ship an update. 3. Encourage researchers to report bug bounties, and responsible disclosure programs are the difference between a researcher found this and got paid, and a criminal found this and exploited it quietly. It's not charity, it's a practical strategy. Now the best part, what you can do as an owner that actually makes a difference. Here are the biggest wins. Enable two-factor authentication on your Tesla account. If someone compromises your account, they may not need to hack your car, so protect the account like it's a bank account, because it kind of is. 2. Turn on pin to drive. This is huge. Even if someone gains entry, the vehicle won't drive without the pin. It's one of the simplest and strongest protections against theft scenarios. 3. Update your car promptly. Yes, updates can be annoying, but security patches are why your car can literally be more secure next month than it is today. 4. Treat your phone like a car key because it is. Lock it, use strong biometrics, keep your OS updated, and don't leave it unattended in sketchy situations. 5. Be mindful with passive entry convenience. If you're parking in high-risk areas often, extra caution is smart. Convenience is great, but security is about reducing unnecessary exposure. So, is Tesla hack-proof? No, nothing is. But Tesla is one of the best examples of a vehicle platform that can patch quickly, improve over time, and take security research seriously. And that's what you want in a world where cars are basically computers with wheels. If you want a follow-up video, I can do most common car hacking myths, or how relay attacks work, explained without the scary stuff, or top 10 security settings every Tesla owner should enable. Drop a comment with what you want next. And if this was helpful, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.